Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do, I'm going to try to get caught up in my media journal and I'm going to document the show called Fallout. I watched Fallout on Amazon Prime. I believe it's an Amazon Prime original, honestly. And I think currently right now there are 3 seasons, but I've only watched 2 of them. So as we're going through this, I just want to kind of give a little bit of what the show is about. So, Fallout is based off of the Fallout game. I don't know what all platforms this game is on. I just remember a couple years ago playing it on my phone, so I know it's on Apple Store. I'm pretty sure there's other platforms it's on as well. The show is set in 2296 after what they call the Great Nuclear War. And during that time, some people, of course, people who are rich, we're just going to use the word rich, were allowed to survive in vaults under the surface. The surface became the wastelands because, again, people who had money were able to purchase slots in the vaults and live there and continue their families there. And they left everyone else in the world just to kind of defend for themselves. So the show essentially starts with Lucy, I think it's McLean, I think that's her last name, and she's applying for an arranged marriage. She's in Vault 33 under the surface, and she's applying for a husband for an arranged marriage, basically, from a Vault 32. And this is kind of how marriages work. Their main thing to do is to continue to populate the vaults, so they do arranged marriages. She gets approved, of course, for a husband. The husband comes over with a couple of other people from Vault 32, and come to find out they really are not people from Vault 32, but they're essentially pirates, I guess, if that's what you want to call them. So there's one called Moldaver. She kills almost everyone in Lucy's vault, Vault 33, and she takes her father, Hank, from Vault 33. And Lucy doesn't really understand why she's going to take Hank. But of course, she has to go and rescue her dad. So she leaves to go to the surface where Moldaver took him. So she encounters a young man called, his name is Maximus, and he's a soldier for the Brotherhood of Steel. And she also encounters the Ghoul, who is essentially a bounty hunter. We did get to see some of his story, and it looks like he was a Western actor, pretty much. And it goes kind of back and forth, like what happened, because the Ghoul was essentially, before the nuclear war happened, he was alive, and then he became a Ghoul after the nuclear war. So we kind of get to see that he may possibly be the first Ghoul that ever walked the earth, pretty much, and kind of his story leading into Lucy's as well. Her paths do cross quite a bit with Maximus because they're chasing an artifact from a researcher named Siggy. And I remember Siggy playing in a show, I believe, I cannot think of the name of it. I'll probably leave it below in the description, but I remember him playing in a show, and I was really happy to see him because I haven't seen him on anything else, really. But that's pretty much kind of what's going on in the show. There are other things that come to light about the whole nuclear war. I don't want to give too many spoilers in case nobody has watched it, or in case you have not watched season 2, of course. But my friend recommended it to me over a year ago, I think, when they had the first season out, and she had said it was really good. And I just didn't watch it. I was in the middle of like watching anime and everything, and I added it to my list, but I didn't watch it. And then I watched it, I think it was January this year, I believe. And then I realized that there was a second season and just kind of watched that all the way through. I still need to watch the third season because I think that's out already. So I'll probably go back and watch that. But I hope you guys kind of enjoy these type of videos, and I hope that you're able to join along with me. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably just going to stop here and then speed up the video while I'm actually doing the journaling and play some music for you.